I'm Fembo87, and welcome back to NFL Predictions. This is Week 8 we are talking about, and as you know, Golden Apple Gaming is here to help me with predictions, as always, with his daily predictions. Not daily, what am I fucking talking about? Weekly predictions. Yeah, I have daily predictions. I change my predictions every fucking day. What the fuck you gonna do about it, bitch? Anyways, so back to the predictions at hand. Let's discuss what happened this past week and get into what will happen in Week 8. Okay, so this week, not as good as I have been on my roll with 10 picks, right? So, this week, I was 8, 6 and 1. Not terrible, not really good either. I mean, it was a meh kind of situation. Because one of these games, this was the last thing I expected, but I can't say I'm surprised. A tie between Seattle and Arizona. I gotta say, that was one of the best games I've ever seen. And the reason it ended in a tie is because these two teams are just so competitive, man. They fought all the way to the very end. Their defenses played amazingly. Offenses struggled, but the thing that really hurt them was special teams on both sides of the ball. I mean, muffed punts, missed field goals, going for it on 4th down because you probably don't trust your kicker, or you're just not very good at decision making sometimes. We all have those moments. But, hey, this was a competitive game. This was a fun game to watch. I bet both teams are tired as shit. And yeah. Otherwise, I'm not real surprised about how the outcome of the other games went. I mean, Rams are in trouble. Packers, of course, won because they're the best team in the league. I mean, they're my team. I'm kidding. And they're not doing too well, but the Bears are just, they are awful. Packers are not the best team. They're not even that good. They're not even really good right now, but the Bears are just junk. They're terrible. And what can I say? Rams lost to the Giants. Rams are in free fall. Eagles came back and shocked me. I mean, they were not doing too well, and then they came back and did a great job in that regard. Shocking and beating a very good Vikings team. Colts just turned it up. Now the Dolphins, holy shit! Their new running back is starting to gain some yardage here. He is starting to do a lot better. I gotta give him credit where credit is due, and they're not doing awful. I mean, they're not a good team, but they're not doing terribly. Alright. Ravens are in trouble. I don't know what's gonna happen here. And they lost their offensive coordinator, so they're not looking good. And Fitzpatrick came right in and he did some good after Geno Smith went down for the year. Hear about that tweet from Joe Namath? Not a good one. Do yourself a favor, kids. Don't comment on things until you know the full situation. Don't intervene in things that you don't know the full story about. Don't rush into judgment before you fully investigate, is what I'm saying. Figure everything out. Otherwise, everything pretty much went as could be expected, except for that. Detroit kind of came and shocked me a little bit there, but I ain't gonna complain. And Rivers, man, holy shit. Rivers just does not go down. No matter how many times you beat him, he will not go down. He's that guy where on the battlefield, you shoot him multiple times. He just gets up and laughs like a madman and continues to charge. It's crazy shit, man. And it is amazing. Watch Phillip Rivers. If you want to know one of the ways on how to be a good quarterback, he is the guy to watch. See, what is the time? We're looking good. But yeah, Texans were not prepared to play the Broncos. That was just that's a statement right there. Otherwise, that's pretty much all I have to say about Week 7. Let's move on to Week 8. Okay, so the reason that these were already picked is because I tried recording this once before, and it completely failed because my screen capturing device wouldn't record it. It just recorded black screen, which is fucking amazing. But anyways, let's get into my predictions. God damn it. My itchy ear. Let's get into predictions for Week 8. Alright, so first off, we have Tennessee hosting the Jaguars. I am picking Tennessee in this one. I'm going to go 21-16. Tennessee Titans win. I think the Titans are moderately consistent, while the Jaguars are they're below inconsistent. They have not proven to be amazing, and yet they still have a chance to win the division. Just comes to show their division in general. Oh, man. The poor Jags. I mean, I like Bortles, too. But, yeah, I think Tennessee's got a lot of good going for them, and I think the Jags will not take them on in this one. I go with Titans. Alright, next, Redskins and the Bengals. Bengals have not shown a lot, and the Redskins took a tough one, man. They took a tough one versus Detroit. And this was a tough one to watch. But you know what? I'm going to pick the Bengals in this one. I think they need to have a breakout game and to get their season started. Every team has a rough start at one point in a team's legacy. But can they come back from it is the question, and I think the Bengals can. You know, I think Dalton and Green will get it going. I mean, come on, it's A.J. Green and Dalton. Who can stop that combination? That's like Culpepper to Moss. Just unstoppable. But anyways, Seahawks and the Saints. No. We're going to pick the Seahawks to win this one. And I think the Seahawks are a better team in this situation. And I hope, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm not. But I think that the Seahawks have a better defense, and that the offense of the Seahawks is going to give the Saints defense a lot of trouble. I mean, come on, it's Russell fucking Wilson with Jimmy Graham, aka the former weapon of Drew Brees. That's going to hurt. That's going to really come back and hurt. So I'll pick the Seahawks to win 27-17. What do you think? I don't know. Let's see. The score, by the way, for the Bengals, I'm going to pick 31-26. Alright. Cardinals at the Panthers. Okay, first off, I think that this is personal for Carson Palmer. He remembers how the Panthers just completely humiliated him in the NFC Championship last year. I think the Cardinals are going to win it. The Panthers are not looking good. I know they got to have a breakout game at some point, but this is not going to be it. I think the Cardinals defense will match up with the Panthers, and I think, all in all, Palmer can take advantage of that terrible secondary of the Panthers. Cardinals will win it 16-14. Alright, next game, Buccaneers hosting the Raiders. I'll go with the Raiders. I just think the Raiders are a much better team. They're more consistent. The Bucs have proven to be inconsistent. And as much as I like Jameis Winston, I love that dude. But I gotta rock with the Raiders. I'll say they win. Let's see, what's a good score? I'm gonna go with 24-17. Raiders will win the game. Now, Chiefs at the Colts. Chiefs should win that pretty convincingly. Smith is finally starting to realize, hey, I can throw it deep. Did you guys know I can throw it deep? I now know I can throw it deep. Holy shit. Anywho, but yeah, the Chiefs will win it, I think. I think they got the advantage in that one. And the Chiefs will win, let's see, what's a good score? 27-25. Obnoxious score, but you know what? That's the Colts for you. Oh god. I'm gonna die, guys. Sorry. Oh ho ho. Rex Ryan. It's time to pay your dues, man. Brady is back. The Pats are back. You're doomed. I'm sorry. But I gotta rock with the Pats, man. I'm gonna rock with the Pats. I think they will win. Let's see. I'm gonna rock with 41-17. with 42-24. I think the Pats are just going to rack the score up. I think they're going to beat up on the Bills. Brady's back, and it's time for Rex Ryan to pay his dues and take his ass whooping. That's what I think, man. Alright, now the Jets going up against the Browns. This is my upset of the week, and you may think I'm insane. I'm going to pick Cleveland. I'm going to pick Cleveland to beat the Jets. The Jets have not proven to be an amazing team. And yeah, they did discover a little bit last week. But this is going to be ugly for the Browns. Not for the Browns. God, I am so stupid. But this is going to be an ugly game. And I think the Browns, they have to win one at some point. They got too much talent to not win at least one game this season. And I think this is the game they're going to win. The rest of their games are kind of, oh god. But I think this is a possible one for them to win. I'm picking the Browns to win it. I'm going to pick the Browns to win 19-17. I think they'll win this game. They gotta win one at some point, and I think this is it. Texans hosting the Lions. That is a good game. A very good game. But I gotta pick the Texans in this one. And I think the Texans will win it. I'm gonna pick 18-16. Texans will beat the Detroit Lions. And as good as the Lions have looked, it looks like Anquan Boldin is finding himself again with Matthew Stafford. And I've said this before, not in the video, but Anquan didn't do well in San Francisco because he had shit for quarterbacks. And here at least he has Matthew Stafford, who is a known good, accurate passer. So yeah, but the Texans will win it. They gotta bounce back. And I think they can recover. Chargers at the Broncos. I'm gonna pick the Chargers. Believe it or not. I'm going to pick the Chargers 23-20. Because I think the Chargers are really coming on. I think they've discovered themselves. Broncos have had a Monday game. They have one less day of rest. I think the Chargers have got something going for them. And I don't think it's an upset if they win. I think the Chargers are good and evenly matched with the Broncos in this situation. Alright, Packers and Falcons. As much as I love my Packers, and as much as I would love to pick them for how amazing they are not a good team, as they usually are. And the Falcons need to bounce back, and I think they will. And I think they'll win this game pretty decently and convincingly. I'm going to go with the Falcons to win 31-28. It'll be a good game, and I'll definitely enjoy myself while watching it, but Falcons will win it. Also, Charger... Did I say who the Charger... Yeah, I said their score. And then the night game of the week, Eagles at the Cowboys. We've all waited for this. We've all waited for Carson Wentz versus... Oh, man. We've all waited for it. We have all waited for the Dak attack to take on freaking Carson Wentz. We've waited for it, and we get to see it. I'm going to rock with the Cowboys, though. I think it'll be a close game. I'm going to go with the Cowboys to win 33-31. That's what I'm picking. It's going to be a great game, though. Followed up by a very shit game. Two of my most hated quarterbacks in Sam Bradford and Jay Cutler. 6%, my god. It's not good, guys, and it's not going to end well. The Bears are atrocious. They are completely garbage. And yeah, you can say case but injuries, but I mean, look at the Vikings. They lost Teddy Bridgewater. They lost Khalil. And they are 5-1. They are managing with a lot less than what they had. I gotta give credit where credit is due. And the Vikings have been amazing, despite Sam Bradford. Ugh. But I think the Vikings have got this, and they're going to bounce back from last week. They needed that wake-up call that they're not all that. They're going to wreck the Chicago Bears, I think. It's going to be awful. I'll go with the Vikings to win. Let's see. I'll go with the Vikings to win 29-13. Anyway, that is my predictions for this week. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and I will give off my thoughts. And let me know if you want to do any of these with me in the future. I don't mind a call-out prediction. It doesn't hurt to have someone do these predictions with me. And as always, I'm Femboy87, and by the way, this outro, this intro, whatever you call it, that is going to be coming up literally very soon, is made by the all-amazingly talented Lucky Eagles, who is a friend of the Golden Apple Gaming and Vlogs dude. God damn it. So go subscribe to the channel. Did I push something wrong? Yes, I did. Link will be in the description, or I'll just put the link in the video. Better yet, yeah, I'll just put links in. And as always, I'm Femboy87, signing out. Peace.